We got to work on my lighting. Need some
Yeah.
suggestions. So Microsoft stock dropped $50 this morning and triggered my stop, which was way above that. And I got upset. You try not to let it get to you. You want to master that. We read in our Super Trader book that uh, you want to prepare for any situation. Something
Every
like this.
situation,
Like,
yes.
what are you going to do? I got up before the market opened and saw this happening, and it was already in. The order was already in. So
Yeah, like you got a plan for how you're gonna react so that you react the way you want to.
right, and I had no plan really for my emotions.
Yeah.
The stop was in. That's the plan. It executed. Um, Not the way I like it. That's why they give you this risk disclaimer. It's incredible to process consciously the story of my it's my Microsoft heartbreak. Really, things were going real good, but what it showed me is it's now down $58. I'm going to share my screen here so we can look at it together. There it is. Share. Okay, so this is what I woke up to this morning, and you can see my entry line here. So I I came in here. I was coming in as this tail was hitting the 200-day moving average. And so I'd already watched it do this dip, and I'd taken my stop out like on this uh one of these 2 days because I knew it was going to come back. I just knew it, and it did. And yesterday I should have listened to my intuition. I had the thought that I'm I don't need to hold this through earnings. The earnings were coming out yesterday afternoon, and they're good. But just shook out, man, right there. I don't know. It may be coming back down to fill in this gap, but I ain't gonna mess with it for a while. I
Okay.
feel better now. And so we're at 11 o'clock recording this, and that happened around 8:30. Um, it's gonna be okay. I lost, it was like $1,300. $1,300. Um, and it should have. My rule is to not risk more than I wasn't this one here because I really should have got out. I won't risk more than 1%, which is of the account that I'm trading, and that should have been at $600, and that's where it was set at this 461. That's where I had moved it up yesterday, and I think it caught it at 130, 439, and
It's
huh, ugh, 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 nasty. But
So what exactly did you learn, you think?
just that I should have listened to my intuition because there's no need for me to hold it. I could have just sold yesterday and bought back in. Um, I've not been really watching the patterns, so like the Weinstein book that I got talks about the stock cycles, and if you look at this, you got stage one here, and that's where it's kind of accumulating, and then you got stage two where it's going up, and it rides. It stays above this this is a 55-day moving average. It stays above that and mostly above the 21 until a point when it drops below and it turns into stage three, where you just kind of top out, and then stage four is coming down.
Hmm. Yeah, it's pretty clear actually now that yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, some I need to write that into my rules, to confirm, what stage you're in of these cycles. Yeah, I want to incorporate that now into my rules where so I have like a chart that I would put that in. I would put, you know, here's the stock I want to buy, first confirm the stage that it's in, you know, where it is in relation to these moving averages. But
Yeah,
this was a real punch in the gut here, because I mean, I had the thought yesterday, I don't need to hold this through earnings, and then I just didn't move on that, and that's very important to my trading strategy because I like to be independent, and because I can do that. I can act on you don't want to act on emotions, and that's why on a day like today, I just gotta pull away. So that's why I want to make this video. It's not really pulling away, but I'm pulling away from, I get this feeling like you need to fix it, but
mm,
I can tell I'm not in my right mind.
yeah. You gotta do something else.
Yeah, I mean, I know that hits me right away. Like I'm gonna have to go do hot works or walk in or something physical just to get the energy out. I hadn't really done that yet. I've been kind of moved around, stretched a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm learning. This is it's very eye opening when you're trying to be conscious and you're trying to bring what I like to say, bring the unconscious into the conscious, and you do it by walking back like this in your mind and slowing down, like in the frames as it happened to you. I mean, you see this trend on this chart, you see this downward trend,
Yeah.
and that you're going to want to buy in. I mean, or you're going to hit these moving averages like it did.
Mm, yeah.
Maybe it was like the greedy part of me overcame that intuition source or whatever.
Yeah. That's that's
Or
just
you
another emotion.
or is it like a self-sabotaging part of myself?
Well, wouldn't that be the same thing?
Yeah, same parts of me.
Yeah.
Um, and you got to see it, you got to see it if you're gonna try to deal with it in your psyche. And I think now I'm thinking about it, I think I have a conflicting overall, like, like my beliefs about the or my trading strategy. I might have conflicting strategies in my mind, sort of kept there by this self-sabotaging part of myself to play off each other. And it would be like, part of me says, and I've written this down, like, I want to make as much money as possible in the shortest amount of time. But then it conflicts with a side of me that says, it's not about speed, it's about consistency and discipline.
That's really the same thing because the shortest amount of time might not be very short.
And that's true. That's a lot to chew on. I'm gonna have to think about that. I might go take a walk. But I feel better. I feel better.
Hmm.
I feel better that my stop got me out at 439 instead of 420 or whatever it's at now. So it's like I'm saving money now. The roller coaster ride continues. But
Yeah.
that's all.
Yeah.
I'll uh I'll say farewell then. Go for a walk.
Farewell.